Good morning, guys. I just wanted to come to you this morning. I used to make these videos back when I was a math teacher a few years ago. And I know I've already explained the details of what we're doing today to most of you, but I know yesterday we had a few people who were absent. And so just sometimes having like me personally telling you what you need to do again is just kind of a way to help things go smoothly in the classroom. So if you are in my second period or my fifth period reading intervention class, we already talked yesterday about this. You're going to open up your Chromebooks and go to Achieve 3000. When you open up Achieve 3000, the first 3 articles you're going to read are from the fictional series Ben and Ruby. I think it's called like the Final Fantasy or something like that. But you're going to read episodes 1, 2, and 3. And as you go in and you read those, remember you're going to be logging those in your Achieve 3000 tracker log. I'm going to keep this taped up at the front of the class. So that you guys have this to look at. This actually has all of them on there. So if you aren't sure which one was the one that you missed, it's also got the dates at the top. I didn't put the scores on this because you guys have your own scores. But once you finish reading episode 1 and answering the questions, you'll log it on your Achieve 3000 tracker log and put your score. Then you read episode 2, do the same thing, answer the questions, track it, and then do episode 3, questions, track it. Okay. Then when you're done with that, I don't anticipate that's going to, I personally couldn't do all 3 episodes, in a period. So the fact that, you know, some of you guys might get to the second one, that's plausible. That's believable. Okay. If you're in my 3rd and 4th period class, or you're in my like 7, 8 block, first off, you guys are fantastic writers. I mean, like last night I sat down and I read some of the stories that you guys wrote, and I personally, like, I felt the fear, I felt the sadness, I felt the determination in the stories you wrote. Like, and it was like, it impacted me as I was reading it. So, today we're going to be writing the second draft of that. You guys have in your folders the pages that we worked on the other day, where the beginning part is where the trouble starts. Then there's the middle part where the trouble gets bigger. And then there's the final part where there's kind of like a resolution in the end. I went through the pages in your composition book that we glued and pasted in and made some suggestions in terms of edits and stuff like that I thought might make it better. And some of it's just like really basic stuff, you know, like don't put this in the second draft, or write this word instead. Or I know for a lot of us, it's going to be like the capitalization and the punctuation, stuff like that. Okay. Remember, on this second draft, what I want you to do is go to that second page, the middle part of your story where the trouble starts getting bigger. And I want you to go in and I want you to add more details to that moment. So I think for most of you, I put something in your composition book on that second part to say, hey, tell me more about this part, or tell me more about what happened here. Okay. So when you go in, you write the second draft today, consider all of the suggestions that I made. It's in like green pen. That's for you, Anna. It's in green pen, just suggestions that I made for like editing and stuff like that. And then on that second part, try to find a spot where you can add more details to that. If you need help, if you go to Canvas under the narrative section, there's a spot in there where you can go and you can find session 2, which is making edits bit by bit. Okay, guys, please behave today. To the person who is my sub today, if you have any issues out of anyone, do me a favor and just write their name on a Post-it. I don't even need details. I just need to know who it was, and as long as it was like behavior related. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow, guys. We're gonna look at how you guys did on Ben and Ruby, and we're gonna look at your second drafts. And I'm gonna be going to go pick my little girl up here in a minute to go do like a birthday day for her. So, all right, we'll see you guys. Bye.